Oh, it's all finished now, is it?
Yeah, just on a rainy day, come back, check for leaks.
All right. Well, yeah. Yeah, last time I called round, they had the scaffolding up, didn't
That's
it?
right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So it's all dry, which is good.
Gosh, it looks really impressive, doesn't it?
So it's all finished. It's all yeah.
What do you think of it?
I like it. I'm happy with the work. It looks pretty impressive.
It really does.
It's all been fixed and cemented and cleaned, of course.
Yeah.
But they don't get cleaned very often, these things, because of the height. And churches nowadays have a lot of protection on the outside for vandals.
Yeah.
And so you can't actually clean them.
Well, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, so they're nice and bright now, nice and clean and bright, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And look better because of it.
They are just gorgeous, aren't they? And the more you look at them, the more you see.
A lot of detail in there, a lot of things, and some of the broken panels that this is restoration. I didn't make these.
No,
a lot of the broken panels that I've had to repaint and fire.
Yeah.
You can't actually tell where they are.
Right. Yeah. It must have been a few weeks ago when this was made, was it?
Oh yeah, this was probably probably 100 years, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. It'd be fairly close guess, I think.
Right. And that light behind it brings it all out, doesn't it?
Well, it's lovely and bright, isn't it? You know, yeah.
Yeah.
That piece just above Jesus' head is very clean and bright now.
Right. Yeah, no, really impressive, really impressive. Yes, a job well done there, George, I think.
Yeah, so that'll keep me in beans and toast for a while.
Right. And what's the other artwork, windows, stained glass windows
in the church here, you mean?
Church, yeah.
Well, we could go for a bit of a guided tour if you look and have a look, and I'll talk through them.
Okay, we'll do another movie.
These two windows either side, I've got nothing on them because everything's facing forward, so you don't actually see them. So all you want them for is just light, really.
Yeah.
There's no point putting anything there, you know.
Yeah.
Because the stained glass windows, the whole thing is basically just the control of light. That mixed with colours gives you what you have.
Yeah, okay.
But you know, so you have like the figures are always quite light. The background is dark to highlight the fact the figures are light, you know.
Right, okay.
And you see how that works? Yeah, and so yeah.
So there's more
lead light than stained glass, you know. They have done the grapes. There should be a lot more shading in them. They're very flat looking indeed. The leaves, same thing. There's no shading in them, you know. There's no light or dark to them.
Right.
But you know, all of it, you know, the lettering's quite nice.
And the rest of it's just lead light, isn't it?
Just
really?
lead light, yeah. That's what it
but
is,
the
yeah.
glass with lead.
That's all it is. But quite solid, chunky lead. But they've done a good job with the lead. Lovely job there.
There's one's waiting. That window's waiting there, is it?
This one's waiting. They're waiting for a commission. And what happens is basically, every time somebody in the church passes on, the family commission a window to go in that place, you know.
Right.
So all the writing will actually explain who they are.
Who
Yeah.
for, yeah.
And in fact, it's a perfect. Here we are, 1964, in memory. See, 36.
Several ends, I know.
Yeah, greatly loved dearly. Lovely thing to do, isn't it?
It is really. It's something that's going to last for. So all that writing has been done by hand as
That's
well.
all been done by hand, and then fired. Yeah, fired at the kiln. Yeah, you can get templates for that of the writing, which I've got in my workshop.
Okay.
So this one here, because you need light into the church, they've made a very soft colour. So they're all slightly different colours. That one's green, that one's clear, and so on.
Right.
But very faint pink there. But it gives you a warmth to it, but it lets a lot of light in, and so show you the figure. The face is very nicely done.
It's there's nothing elaborate, no detail with it.
Not a lot of detail, but it's still lovely done. It's a nice piece, yeah. So she was born in 26 and died in 64. So I would surmise this goes back to 64.
Well, somewhere around
that figure, yeah, 65
there.
maybe.
Yeah. And then,
But nicely done. The robes were very well done, you know. Nice command of red. You don't want too much red in these things. So red's a very dominant colour.
right.
But nice, but different shades of red, as you can see. You know.
yes, yeah,
But nicely done.
yeah. Right, well, they will.
Perfect for that situation with the light coming through.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
There we are. More or less the same age, 66, you know. So he was 17, but he was 1870. He was a good age.
Yes.
And same thing again, colour in the background. They've added the nice Bible at the top for Timothy, which is a lovely, lovely touch.
It is nice, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, they tell real stories, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Commissioned by the family, obviously, you know. Nice little crest there. So it's lovely done. The rocks are quite nice. Nice shading. Shading on the feet is lovely. See how they've done the shading there? That's very nicely done.
Must be a bit hard to do that, isn't
It is. It is hard to do, yeah. See the highlight on the see, lovely how they've still. They've stayed away from red on this one. But they've gone for a nice purple, which is just as nice, not as dominant,
Right.
but it's still nicely done. With the colour to let light into the church yet again.
Yeah, yeah. Lovely. Right. Tulips.
Then we have these fellas here. And that's actually been commissioned by the church for the glory of God, celebrating 125 years of the church.
Right, which was recent, I think.
Yeah, so that's been commissioned.
2007.
Yeah, so that isn't that long ago at all, but
And it's
nicely done. Yeah,
it's not very modernist, is it? It's just
no, it isn't. It's
tells the story.
tells a story, and it's not bad. The way they've got the cloud going through the mullion in the middle of the window is quite nice. Yeah, it's okay. The bird at the top corner is quite crude. The goblet's quite crude. But got a loaf of bread lying on the floor for some reason. I don't know why. The
Right.
rainbow doesn't seem to work for me.
No, it doesn't really, does it?
No, but it is what it is.
But, there wouldn't be many people around who you could get to do something like that, is there, these days?
Very few.
Yeah.
Very few. I think there's only 2 in New Zealand now.
Wow.
There was 3. One, my friend John retired. There's
Okay.
just 2 now.
But
But it's not bad. It is what it is.
yeah, yeah.
You know, it's easy to pick faults with somebody else's work, isn't it?
Well, it is, but
Yeah.
you're so far away, really.
Yeah.
Um,
But a nice command of colours yet again, you know.
So there's that. There's apart from the detail and the paint and the drawings and the artwork. There's the colour coordination and
Yes.
how it's all made and the putting it together.
I mean, what we should say is a lot of things right with it, shouldn't we?
Well, there are, aren't there? Yeah.
and we should go that way. Like proportion-wise, the figure's very well done.
It is actually, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Right. And then round here a little bit.
Around here a little bit, we have the gem of the collection.
You reckon this one's the gem in here?
Yeah, this one's beautiful work. This absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, there's an
Yeah,
awful lot in it.
1903. There's the date on it. That's 100 years ago plus, isn't it?
It's it's a little while, isn't it?
But the difference in craftsmanship is it's day and night, isn't it?
Yeah, there is so much more detail,
Yeah, it's
the shading
yeah,
and
proportion-wise, the command of colours, the limited amount of red, everything is just right with that for me. That is exceptional work. In 1903, that guy must be on a pension by now.
you reckon?
Yeah, must be.
Yeah.
But a beautiful artist and a lovely, lovely work. And the more you look, the more you see.
You do, you really do with this, don't you?
Yeah, and that is a fabulous piece. You can look for a long time at that, John, still see stuff new.
Well, you can, can't you? There's,
Yes. Yeah, I watched the Antiques Roadshow. The lady had a painting, that she got valued, and the guy told her how much it was worth. you should sell it. And she said, after 40 years, I'm not tired of looking at it yet. And that'd be the same with that.
It is. It is.
You won't get tired of looking at that because it's superb.
Yeah. It's in an oddball place in the building as well. That
Well, it is.
A lot of people would miss it.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. But it's a lovely, lovely piece.
Yes.
Some guy has spent, I don't know, 2-3 months doing that. Every day, all day. It's not a 2-minute job what they've done there. To hand fire and hand paint all that and then construct it. I mean, there must be 3-4 weeks work just in the artwork before you start work on the lead light.
There would be, wouldn't there? Just in the painting of the artwork.
That's right, yeah. But even the facial hair and the hair on the head, everything about it it screams quality.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of emotion in there, isn't there?
Oh, yes.
Yes, no, really nice, really nice. Right, and then around to your baby, which again is full of detail, isn't it?
Full of detail, but not the same standard as that one, but still full of detail.
Yeah.
It's a lovely thing, but I've only done pieces of that rather than the whole thing.
Right, right.
But the good thing is, I can't see where my pieces are. I know where they are, but they blend in so nicely.
Yes, yeah. And this is the last one, is it?
It's the last one. Yeah.
And again, full of detail, isn't it?
Same thing again. 1954. The year I was born, actually, John.
All right, a good year that one, wasn't it?
Good quality year.
Yeah.
A nice piece, you know. Yeah, nice command of colours. Very well done. Same thing again. Very little use of red. Oh crap, they've got a crack there, look, stone chip off the lawnmower. That's an impact brake from the lawnmower, that. Little bits of red, but the red is very dominant, and so you don't want a lot of it, you know. Mm. And when you design these things, as far as colour is concerned, you've got to be very careful with colour shading, because otherwise it looks like a pizza.
Right.
So your choice of colours are critical. Mm. And so you have to have a lot of bland colours, like see the blandness of that.
Yeah, yeah.
This blue is nice, but it's not in your face. It's not really compare that blue. You see, but they've only used dark shades, very small pieces. The rest is all light to try and break it up.
Right.
You know, you don't want a lot of colour. Same thing, a lot of blandness going on, which is lovely. That's how it should be. Nicely done.
There's some gorgeous detail in there as well, isn't there?
Yes, there is. There's a lovely detail in that. Yeah, 69 years ago this was put in.
Wow.
It's not looking bad for its age, is it?
It doesn't fade or anything, does it?
No, it's
permanent.
You fuse the colour to the glass.
Right.
So when you fire it in the kiln, you know, because all these paints, it's only powdered glass that's crushed into a powder. So you're putting glass on glass. Right,
so it all fuses together and it's permanent,
yeah.
Isn't it?
And so it's there permanently. Yeah, and if I can do this, then give it a go.
Right, and that's what it's all about, isn't it?
It's all about,
yeah.
Unless you try, how do you know?
That's absolutely right.
Yes.
Yeah.
All you can do is feel.
Yeah. And you make it look so easy, so just give it a go. Yeah.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Start with something small. Start with a little box of noughts and crosses. You know the old noughts and crosses game? Just start with that. Crosses and singles, and fire it and let it up. Then try something else. Try a bird and just build it up.
Yeah.
And you'll get there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Thank you.